Hi, welcome back. This is Talking Dance Moves with me, April. We have our two special guests back. Dang, my inbox was blowing up for you guys. They were like, we need to bring them back. Even my mom likes you guys.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yes, my mom's a big fan. She's like, I like him. And I was like, damn. So we have Prince and we have EJ.
What's up?
Yeah, she liked you. She said you guys were funny.
Just tell the truth. That's
Right?
it.
You guys made the show. It was so much fun.
Thank you.
We had so much fun last time.
We are glad to be back.
The first show EJ was on, we actually went over like an hour.
We.
Well, actually 30 minutes.
That's
we were
'cause
just
she could
talking too
talk.
much.
I know I do. I be talking too much.
Right?
It is what it is, you know.
And then when I was in Cali, EJ was live. Where were you?
Was I in Dallas?
I think so.
I think I
you
was
were
in
at
Dallas,
a beach
Texas.
or something.
Yeah, I think I was at the. Oh wait, you know what? I was in Galveston, Texas.
Oh,
So
okay,
I was
okay.
in Houston, yeah, or Houston.
And right when I
Galveston.
was talking to him, there was an earthquake. He
Yes,
was
I
trying to
heard
get
about
me to
that.
buy him some stuff in the guest store, and I'm like, boy, I gotta go. There's an earthquake. I was like, no.
I heard about that too, and I'm like,
Look who's
did that
calling.
really just happen? Like.
I brought
And they were showing people videos, and people was really doing like this in the video, like people actually recording. And I'm like, Cali, and that was back to back, so that was kind of strange for Cali. And I'm like,
my
they
mom
better
said
watch
it was
out.
me. That I brought all that energy, and
All
it just
that
started
energy.
shaking.
All that energy.
Hmm.
But yeah, Cali, they better watch out, cause you know,
Right, we coming back.
hey, them fires and stuff like that, they've been scaring me lately.
Well, okay, check this out though. I have a pet peeve when people say they would rather be out here in a tornado. Well, that's me. I would rather be out here in a tornado because you can actually see it coming, you can hear it coming, and the news tells you when it's coming.
True.
So if you're dumb to be out there filming, well, a lightning
Then
is
you
strike.
need to be
you-
struck by a tornado and
Ex-
lightning and everything
Exactly.
else.
And
Debris.
see, in Cali, you can't predict an earthquake. It's gonna
Right.
come when it comes. So I would rather be out,
Yes.
in a tornado.
Let me tell you something about Cali. People in Cali really think Kansas City got dirt roads. They think we still
think it's
like,
horses
They think
and
we drive
cows.
like we ride horses around. Like,
Okay,
it's
well,
bad.
have you ever been to Pittsburgh, Kansas?
Is it dirt roads?
It's not dirt roads. It's actually brick roads.
Oh, bricks
kinda
like
like
the
that.
old school
Yellow
Harry
brick
Potter
road.
roads.
Yes,
you know,
like
where
that.
They was like, what did he say? 4th and 8th quarters, whatever. That
I don't even
railroad.
care. I said, because they were like, well, I'd rather live out here than live in dusty Kansas City. I said, sir, we've been out here I was out there for 2 days. They had a mudslide, 2 earthquakes.
The
like,
moment
sir.
we touched down, they was like, "Oh my God, did you guys feel that?" We was like, "Feel what?"
Feel what?
They said it was just an earthquake. I said, "Oh, I'm not about to play with California at all.
Right.
I'm like, get me out of here. I'm
You
just
know what
coming
it
to
is?
dance
A
for
lot
y'all."
of my family, like my son, my cousins,
Yeah.
they were all hungover, so they just thought that the room was spinning because they were still drunk.
See,
And
so
that's
they
how
was-
we felt too when
Right,
we got the
I know we-
aftershock.
Yeah.
Well, well, me. When the aftershock came, I was like, I know. I'm like, I know I ain't drank that much. I may have had a little bit, and so I was like, you know what?
Wow.
I can't do it. Like, this ain't
No.
for me.
So we're going to be going to Vegas to be working with an artist.
That
So
sounds
all
fun.
of that stuff is still going to be worked out, but
Yeah.
us three will be out there.
Let's go.
So I'm trying to
ready.
book a couple more things just so we have more things to do.
Yeah,
And then we can have fun later, but
bet. I'm,
I like money, so
There's a lot going on in Kansas
I
City right
am
now.
game.
there is a lot. We have Truce Palooza coming up, and we have a booth there, and then the girls will be performing. We have back to school night.
That sounds
My
lit.
assistant just said, "Oh, okay, something about the T-shirts." She said 100, and I was like, "What's
How do
100?"
I mute this microphone? Oh, damn.
You can mute a microphone. Well,
No.
this microphone.
Why?
Because you're on here.
Oh, well, you can take your call
Well,
real
only
quick.
because that call, I think it's important to have that person. Is that who we think it is? Okay, so I think it's important for that person to come on and talk too, because
Yeah.
that's who we've been trying to get here for the longest.
Okay, well, tell him to call into this number so that way we can all hear him.
Yes.
So tell him to call the 816-599-6893.
Tell them to.
So anybody who is online, all of my students and their parents, if you guys call in and ask Prince and EJ some questions, you get $5 credit towards your uniforms or pom-poms.
Oh,
Okay.
y'all better.
So we'll see who calls in. We have a lot of them on vacation right now, though, you guys, so they're not even in class.
Oh, yeah.
One of our girls, remember how I told you she had sickle cell? She's been really ill. She was in the hospital last week, so
Yeah.
we're wishing her a speedy recovery and to
Definitely.
hurry back to practice. We miss her.
Yes. She definitely in my prayers.
She
And
loves to crack
what's her
jokes.
name? Oh, well, maybe you can't share it.
Yeah,
Or you
I don't know if I
share it.
wanna
Well, definitely
put
tell
it
me
up.
after, and I'll put her in
Yeah.
my prayer. Yeah.
Yeah, she's really cool. I like her.
Yeah, because that's a lot to deal with, and
Yeah,
and
being
health. You have to. Is she
dance
African American?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
dance is like, it makes her happy. Like, she just,
That's how it. Dance is like we said over and over. Like dance is the outlet. Sorry, I'm inviting people here.
That's okay.
But yeah, dance is an outlet, and then when it comes to health, like everybody, not just African Americans, but them are the main people. I just had this conversation too, where I feel like we need to start taking health serious, no matter the age, no matter the
I think sometimes people think I'm a little bit
Yeah.
dramatic when it comes to, because I will tell you right away.
You will cough and probably be like the one to go to the hospital. Are you?
Well, no, I'm not
Okay,
that.
okay.
But I do have diabetes, and I
okay.
don't take care of myself like I should.
Uh-huh.
Because, like, Red Bull right here in the slushy, that's really bad. But, okay, I don't use drugs. I don't drink a lot. I'll drink, like, last time I drank was, like, last year.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I
that's
don't
good.
drink.
That's really good. Yeah.
But, like I tell my mom, candy and Red Bull is like my
Right,
crack.
right.
If I don't have it, I'm going to flip out.
You know,
But I went
Coca-Cola used to be that for
Once,
me.
but I only drink this once a week, though.
Okay, so that's not
coffee
bad
now.
then.
On the other hand, I drink every day. Starbucks owes me some money because I spend so much money with Starbucks. It is awful. Like, really? And then Victoria's Secrets and Starbucks. Those are the two people I think
You know
should give me
what?
some coupons.
What you buying at Victoria's Secret?
I just went super happy the other day. I was like, I kind of like went a little bit overboard at Victoria's Secret. Well, I bought some sweats.
Right.
I like their pink. I bought their
Okay, so
sweats. Their
pink is
leggings. Their leggings. I love their leggings because I like to wear them to rehearsals.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, people say.
But
they
I
are
kind of
comfortable.
have a underwear fetish, so I kind of, yeah, I have a lot, like too much. Like, it's just too much. It's bad. But like I said, she owes me some money. I think I keep her in business. For real. I can't go in there by myself.
You know what? You and my sister is the same way. Like they.
When I was in Cali, me and my brother were shopping.
Yeah.
And he literally like pulled
Yeah.
me by the hand. Because we were passing Victoria's Secret. He said, "Hell no, I'm not spending
I'm
3
like,
hours in there."
Bring your butt on.
I was like,
Right.
"Hey."
Right. Like.
So let's get back to dance, okay? We're here for dance. We totally go off topic. Last time it was food,
Right.
you know, but
It's
now it's
always
underwear
something.
and crazy stuff. But
It's always something.
so yes, so just reminded, Truce Palooza, if you guys want to come out.
Okay.
It was so much fun last year.
Okay. Explain to me.
Okay,
what
Truce
that
Palooza,
is,
they
'cause-
closed down Truce.
Okay.
And they have all these vendors go. They have performances on stage. They have a
I've heard
live
of it
band.
now. We performed there.
I was gonna say, didn't
Yep.
you do
We performed there.
Yeah, and it was a good outlet for people, for us as a business, to go
Mm-hmm.
and let everybody know we're on Truce.
Exactly.
You know, and it's
Exactly.
in the inner city, and our classes are not expensive.
Right.
You know, and we want the kids to be able to come and dance. And
Because you're on what?
43rd and Truce.
43rd.
So
yeah,
we are
okay.
on 43rd.
You're like
Yeah,
in
you
the
like
city.
in the city, like, and that's where I
And I
wanted to be,
still-
because
And everybody, listen. She still ain't invited me to her studio to come look at it. To come.
listen, like I was
Watch
telling
her
Mr.
watch her
Walker.
kids.
Listen, I was telling Mr. Walker yesterday after rehearsals.
Uh-huh.
It was like 10:30 by the time I got home. Okay, mind you, I work a full-time job before that. So I go in at 6:30, come out at 3. I go straight to my studio, teach all the way until 8. By the time I'm done cleaning up, by the time I'm in my house ready to go to bed, it's 10:30, and I'm like, I'm done.
Yeah.
Like, I have no time. When my son comes back, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Wait, where is he at again?
He's in Cali.
Oh, he's still
Yeah,
up there.
he's
Living
still
his
out there.
life.
Yeah.
No, he's been wanting to come home.
Really?
He said, "Mom, I don't like it out here."
Really?
I
It's
don't
just
like
because
travel.
he's autistic,
LA.
so he don't like to do anything but stay in his room. He's kind of like a
Oh, the guy that the
the
son
little
that was
yeah,
sitting here.
the
Okay,
son
okay,
was
okay.
sitting here, and that
makes
took
sense,
a
yeah.
lot for me to even get him here.
Oh,
But I want to
gotcha.
let him, you know, see his dad's family.
Mm-hmm.
But his dad and my family, they're so big that he's not used to that.
Got you.
So he wants to be in his room, and then he has all these other kids, you know, jumping at him.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Hey, Stone, we were just talking about you.
Mm-hmm.
We're excited to go to Vegas. So, woo, woo.
We are.
He sent me a picture of his house, and I'm like, holy cow.
Yeah. I'm right up in there.
Right? So, yeah. So, I mean, just different projects that are going to be popping off, and I want you guys to be involved in, and just, you know.
Definitely game.
It's gonna be fun.
Yeah,
I'm starting to
game
venture
for
out
that.
back into. Before I was just concentrating strictly on the studios,
What's up, Tajay?
but now it's kind of venture out to do some more choreography, you know, for different artists and stuff like that. Now that I'm getting more settled and getting the kids, you know, competition. I want you guys to help me with the competition routines. But that's what we're going to talk about today. Difference between being a choreographer and a dance teacher and a dance competition choreography piece. Because when you go into a competition and you don't know what they're looking for, you may have the best choreography out there, but those judges are not going to see it that way.
Trust me, I've learned the hard way.
Right?
So I am a living product of this particular example.
Subject.
So when I went into we did World of Dance Houston, and
But is it a competition?
it definitely is a competition.
So you guys, they get like trophies and money?
You get trophies. Now, if I don't know about money, I can't remember because I really haven't looked into like the specifics lately. But I know back then you do get a trophy, and then you go on to the next round to compete at the final. Now, going into this, in my mind, me being set up as just a choreographer and not thinking about the different aspects of being a choreographer. The bottom line is a choreographer is just that. So whether you're choreographing a competition, you're in the studio, you're always and forever going to be a choreographer.
Yes.
There's different aspects to being a choreographer though. So knowing,
And not a lot of people know that, though.
They don't. And I was one of them, because I went into World of Dance thinking, okay, well, let's put them on a wonderful show. Not knowing that, you know, the way the competitions are set up, they all they care about is tricks, formation changes, and illusions, and not really about dance.
Exactly. I mean,
So-
they will point out, like,
So-
literally they'll give you the scorecard. They give you a tape of what you're doing wrong. Literally, they will say that third girl from the back was on the wrong foot.
Right.
Or she wasn't pointing her toes.
Right.
And it's like,
Right.
really? You guys are looking that hard? Like,
Yeah, and they have like 6 people, I think,
Six
on
on the
the panel.
panels,
Yeah, so I mean, people are catching it, you know, and I just didn't think that I had to be a trickster in order to compete, or a person who put a bunch of stunts in a dance, because I'm a dancer, not acrobatics teacher.
yes. And that's why when I do my pieces, I have my acro coach there. I have my choreographer there, and I have me there, just because.
Yes. Because the more you can
Most
put
teams
brains
do that.
together,
Yes, they do,
and see where I messed up at was me just doing
Everything.
when we had Prince who could do you know, certain things that I can't do, and then we had Dominique, who was a girl who can get in heels and kill it.
We had
Who's
Dier.
trained. Yeah, we had Dier,
Who can
who's
do
a tutter and
Yeah.
can whack
Everything.
and do a lot of different stuff.
And that's what they want to see.
Yeah,
They
and
want to
Morgan,
see,
who
you know,
can
if you're doing a
bowl and
hip
do
hop.
all of that.
Hi, brother from
So-
another mother. We were just talking about you too, how you were trying to pull me out the stores and stuff, but we ain't gonna go there because he just told me yesterday he cut me off.
Really?
You know what? I almost had a heart attack.
I told my sister.
You
last
can't
night
cut
I
your
was
sister
cutting her
off. Like, really?
Why?
and she reacted just like
How
I was like,
how you
how you gonna cut me off? Like, what?
Why y'all cutting y'all sisters off? What's
Yeah,
going
well, he
on?
knows why he has to cut me off because I'm a spendaholic and he's a sucker. He will say, okay, like literally, when I went to Cali, I got a purse, a bracelet, some clothes. We went to the beach. We went to dinner. Like, he spoils me, but that's just because
And it's your brother.
Yes, and that's just
my
because he
sister, I
loves
don't
me.
buy her if it's Christmas and her birthday.
Well, you and your sister are a very special case.
Yeah.
all
If I
she
ever
get
need
is
help,
birthday,
no, if I
Christmas,
ever
that
need
is
help,
it.
he is there.
Yeah,
If I
okay.
ever needed help, if I was stranded somewhere, if I was, you know,
That
I don't
must
know,
be
but see, but
nice.
we've been through a lot because I've tortured him quite a bit. My kids have tortured him quite a bit. I remember when I was on tour my brother calls me, and then my son Israel calls me. This was before he went into the military. I guess the internet, I forgot to pay the internet. Die, okay? I thought literally my son, he has video of my son on the floor freaking out because there's no internet.
Got you.
And I'm like, really? You guys are calling me for this? But then I didn't see the video till I got home, and I'm like, oh, yeah.
Oh, he threw a fit. Man.
He said, my brother said he got one of those little Nerf guns. It was like pointing it at him and shaking. And I said, damn, I wonder if it was a real gun. What would he do?
Right. That's why I'm like, what?
Yes, it's funny, but yeah. But okay, let's go back to dance.
Elizabeth, she said online. Oh, go ahead, Prince.
Oh no, you can. I have a question for you guys, but you can.
Okay. Elizabeth said in Majorette now, it's not just about the dancing. It's about the tricks and stunts.
Yes.
Starting to look more like cheer.
Yes, it is.
Prince, what is your take on it?
No, for real, it is.
I
It is.
respect Majorette dance.
So do I, because they got a lot. They get hurt really bad.
Yes, but they are so athletic.
Yes.
They are. Now, what I will say.
Just say it. Just lay it out there on the table. Just say it. Get it out there. This is what this is for.
Not
we
funny.
are addressing.
Well, so again, I respect Majorette dancers. What I will say is, and this is just not even dance. This is life. Like, if you have a lane, run in that lane.
Yeah.
Don't
true.
don't run in your lane and then look
That's
at
true.
mine and then tell me how to do mines when you've never ran in my lane.
That's true.
You
I
get what I'm
don't,
saying
and that's why
without
I
me
always,
saying.
and that's why I always bring in the other two people to help me, because I don't want to pretend like I know something when I don't know something.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Because I am not a gymnastics coach.
and you
That's-
know, and
I can do the splits and that's it.
exactly
I can't
what
do a back tuck. I can't. Don't ask me to do it. Same thing like b-boy. I'm gonna bring in a professional b-boy that's gonna help me with some choreography versus me trying to be a b girl, because I'm not.
It all goes back to what we were talking about last time. It's because you have a respect for their craft.
Yes.
You're not going to like tell your kids,
Exactly.
okay, I'm gonna need you to spin on your head. Okay, well that's a b-boy.
Yeah.
No, like you
Right.
have a respect for the craft that it took for b-boys to get where they are, and that's what I'm saying. Like I try to maintain a respect for every specific style of dance, but you have
Love you
some
too.
people. You have some people, not even just people. You have some competitions, big name competitions. I'm not going to touch on any of them.
I am.
Not only here in KC, but like national competitions where there is no respect for another style of dance, and they'll get out there and go to a hip hop category and do club rock the entire time.
Right.
Okay,
Or you'll go
so-
to a Vogue, or you'll throw Vogue into your category and you're whacking the whole time.
Okay, but see, let me tell you something though. Certain competitions, especially the ones that I deal with, Sharp International is one of the biggest competitions in California. I mean, they go to Hawaii. Their nationals is in Hawaii this year.
Yeah.
Their regionals is in Vegas. I mean, we're gonna go to those competitions, but
Yeah.
if I'm putting them in hip hop, they better be doing hip hop, because they will mark you down. They're not gonna want you to have majorette in there if you. That's why they have that category.
That's
They
a
want
judge
you
I
to-
can respect though.
Yeah.
But you have some competitions where they'll do hip hop, they'll have a hip hop category, and it ain't one hip hop person on the
Exactly.
judging panel. So the entire hip hop that they're doing is just this ridiculous hybrid piece of different styles that they already do. It's not hip hop. They'll throw like a little piece in there and be like, oh, okay, well this is our hip hop routine. No, it's not. You have to respect.
And they even break down the hip hop though.
Yeah.
They have their lyrical hip hop, they have their hip hop, and then they have, I can't remember, b-boy is their other style of so they separate those categories, and you'll be judged by those categories. But say you win first place in your hip hop division, then you get put into a pool where you're competing against every other hip hop, whether it be elementary, junior, senior. Whoever has the highest score wins the overalls.
Okay.
So that's how they get their money. That's because they win money for that, so like scholarships to other dance places.
All I'm saying is, if you are judging a competition and you don't have any expertise in that particular category,
Don't judge it.
Don't judge
you
me.
need to forfeit your right to vote. And I'm gonna go down in my grave saying the same exact thing. I feel like if at least if you had some sort of, but see, and then here's the thing: people always try to bring back, well, what qualifies you to be a great judge? What do y'all think qualifies you to be a great judge?
You have
or,
to be-
or
you-
judge in that particular category.
You have to have a
Knowledge.
resume and knowledge
You
of
have
what
to have
you're doing.
knowledge. Yeah. You have to know
And-
exactly what you're looking for.
Exactly.
And the competition circuit, if they are putting out judges that don't know what they're doing, that's the competition circuit's fault.
And it
has nothing to do with the
because
judge.
you're great at ballet and you are amazing and you're successful and you're on Broadway doesn't mean that I will hire you.
That you
to
have the
come-
credentials to
come
judge a
hip
hip-hop
hop
competition.
Exactly. And I think that's where people.
Do you know this young lady right here?
Which one? Elisa White. Yes.
She is the baby mama of my ex. Me and her get along really well.
I did not know y'all. KC is so
His daughter, she was
small.
living with me, Melissa. She was living with me.
Really?
Yeah,
I
she
love-
just moved out. She
Them
got
is
her
my
own place. I'm so proud of
babies.
her.
Wait, Melissa moved out?
Yeah, she was
How
living with
old-
me.
Okay, so let me
She
tell
just turned
y'all.
19.
Melissa and Sierra. I think Sierra's
Sierra's in
When
Arizona, I think.
Really? When I met them, they was this big.
That's what she was telling me after
They
she saw
were
the first
this
show.
Big.
Yeah, that's what she was telling me. But yeah.
And now they grown,
Yes.
got moving out. Like what?
Yes, I was
Y'all
kind of
must be
sad because I
old.
do miss her there. Like I always used to tell, I used to always tell, I'm scared in the house by myself now.
Yeah. That's crazy. Like I know I'm old now.
See,
It's
right?
not-
That's what I
it's-
said.
Woo.
That's what I
So
said.
Elizabeth said, she said, I have no issues with it though because I love that she can be versatile, meaning her daughter.
Okay.
So
Tell me when I have 30-minute show.
yeah, and the thing is I feel that you need to be able to.
Wait, what was the
If-
context of her comment?
Well, she was just saying like I have no issues with it, with like the majorette turning in like to cheer basically. And then she said because I love that she can be versatile, meaning her daughter, which her daughter is very good at a lot of different things.
I don't see nothing wrong with dances evolving into other thing, but you still have to have that category that's still
That training.
that category that says okay, it's just majorette. But if they
Yes.
want to do like what do you call that, a show performance, then they can add other stuff into it. But
That's
there's
how
nothing wrong-
categories like
yeah.
jazz funk were born.
Exactly,
Of
the jazz
course,
funk.
of
Things
course,
like that.
of course. But I definitely think that you, if you feel that majorette is comfortable for you, and I say the same stuff over and over every time. If it's comfortable for her, she needs to do something different. Not different, but I mean, not like meaning like pull her from majorette.
No.
What I mean by that is
Take
just
other classes.
Take other
All I'm
things.
saying is it's fine to do that, but just acknowledge the fact that what she's doing is no longer majorette.
Exactly.
It's a majorette chair hybrid.
Exactly.
So if that's the and that all
Exactly.
my biggest thing the entire time has just been respect the culture behind dance moves. I've been working with different teams, different
That's
groups
the
of
bottom
kids,
line, is just
different
respect the
things like
culture.
and what I have seen
See,
and
that's
it's
gonna
really
be hard.
toxic in that community is
Mm-hmm.
that there is no respect for other dance styles.
Mm.
Like I've worked with multiple teams that are like, okay, I need a hip hop piece. All right, well I can do it at blah 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 blah.
Mm-hmm.
They have 2 weeks. They have 2 weeks and they can do 4 rehearsals. You want me to take your majorette team and give you a winning hip hop piece
Right.
in the matter of 4 rehearsals? Where is
This
the
is
respect
not-
in the culture of hip hop? You
because
think
they
that
see
that
dance
hip hop
moms,
is so
that's why.
you think it's so simple that I can teach it to your kids in 4 rehearsals? No, that's like me saying I need to
Never
turn
had
this
any experience.
I'm like, that's like
Exactly.
saying I need to turn I need to turn my mom into a majorette dancer. She's got 2 hours, make it happen. It's like no, like you need time to teach foundation,
but
principles, all of
They're
that.
going on that TV image, just like dancing dolls, just like dance moms.
But the dancing dolls are trained and they dance. The dancing dolls dance like 4 hours every day during the
But
week.
they don't see that though on the TV though. They're seeing it as okay. They had only 2 days to rehearse and they put that piece out on there. No, these girls practice like you said every day for 4
Yeah,
hours.
because we ate. One of our friend's sisters is in the dancing dolls, and she
Yeah.
was breaking down like their rehearsal regimen. There's
Yeah.
a reason why that team is as good as that
I
team
think they
is.
practice
And see-
4 to 8 hours a day.
yes,
day.
they do,
Yes.
and they don't go to school. They're all homeschooled.
She said 4 to 8 hours.
hours.
And they don't
Yeah.
just and they're not just in there doing majorette.
No,
and
they
then they
do
have some
everything.
girls who can do. And then when those girls go learn hip hop,
Right.
they go to a hip hop class with a hip hop instructor
Yes.
to
Exactly.
learn hip hop.
Yeah.
Exactly. Oh, we got a call. We got a call.
He's so crazy.
We got a call.
I think he got my Red Bull.
We got a call.
We definitely got to make arrangements to go out.
He is definitely talking to someone else.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, that call wasn't for us then.
So I have a
okay,
question
okay.
for you guys,
Okay.
just in general. What has been the worst realization that you have had that you feel like dance has taught you in life? Like through dance, what is the worst realization that dance has taught you about life?
Realization.
Okay, I'll give you help.
Okay, so I used to say this a lot, and this is because I was dumb. I was young, and
How old are you?
shout
12?
out.
He's still
Right.
dumb.
Exactly. I'm still stupid as hell. But no, so like I used to tell other dancers, because I was one of those people too who did not respect what other people were doing as their craft, as their love, as their passion. Because it wasn't the way that my journey went. That's not how I was brought into it.
Sorry,
you
I was
know,
trying to read
no,
something.
you good, you good. So, shout out to Nino. Shout out to Bobby, Bobby J Official. Shout out to those freestyle dancers. Lord, I forget his name, but don't kill me. But shout out to those dancers who used to come to my class and I used to be like, why would you come to a class, sit down in the back of the studio, joke around, and just kind of like, not Nino and Bobby though. They didn't do this. They actually tried to take the class. And I was like, but they wait to the end and want to freestyle dance when you have the opportunity to learn the choreography.
Because they don't want to pay for a place
The
where they
class
can go
was
to dance.
free.
The class was free.
That's
I
the
know, but
thing.
that's the thing is they want to go somewhere where they can just do freestyle and they don't want to learn.
Exactly. I don't, but you know what? I don't think is that they did not want to learn. I personally had a conversation with one of these dancers, and it's honestly what they love to do. Like,
Yeah.
they don't actually, choreography is not for everybody.
It takes the
And-
like if
and-
you doing choreography, you're performing someone else's expression.
Exactly.
But if you're freestyling,
exactly.
that's
all
it's just your expression.
natural.
Have
and
any
I
of you
didn't
watched-
understand that.
Have you ever watched So You Think You Could Dance? And you see those people come up there and they just freestyle, but then when they get to before they get to go to Vegas, they're like, okay, well, we're going to pass you on and you have to learn this piece of choreography.
Right.
And then they decide whether if they're going to go on the show or not. But that's for them to see for themselves, okay, well, this guy can learn choreography. He's not going to just be able to freestyle. Look at Twitch.
Yeah.
Twitch
Yes.
was a awesome freestyle dancer,
Freestyler.
but his brain is like, okay, well, I can learn ballroom and salsa and all that stuff.
Because he wanted to be, and you
I
know what
honestly think
found
he
out?
just shoulda won,
It's
but-
not. It's he was dope. But it's not. I don't fault him. I don't fault anybody for not if they feel like they want to stay in
Like
a
they
certain
just wanna
place
freestyle.
and they want to just freestyle. That's okay.
Yeah.
That's
And
your
it's just
expression.
not. That's just you. But don't ever come to me or nobody else complaining that you had an opportunity or whatever the case may be, and you lost it because of whatever. Like, and
Because
this
you
this
couldn't
is going to kind of
execute.
tie into life too, life, because we got a certain friend. We got a certain friend. Well, no, I'm gonna say friends, plural, who are comfortable where they are, and that kind of ties into it. If you're comfortable,
2 minutes.
bet. If you're comfortable where you at, I have to step back and say, okay, that's your life. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? But don't expect me. don't expect, or don't get mad when you see my growth and then how do I put this in words, Prince? Because this happened to you also. But you saw my growth, and now that I've outgrown you, I've became an enemy. You know what I mean? Because you wanted to stay stagnant. I don't know if that answers your question, but I think that's one of the biggest things so far that I've learned.
We are probably going to have to continue our conversation next week if you guys could come back on next week. But I think I'm probably going to have to have a longer show.
Yes, but Prince
We're
is
going to have
busy.
to have a longer show.
Prince is busy.
I
That's
thought a
the
30
one.
minutes show would be cool, but I mean, I think it's going to have to be
Am
more.
I gonna be out of town? Okay.
I don't know. If
Okay,
not,
no,
just
but-
let me know.
I got
If not,
I got you.
If not. But you guys, yeah, we're going to be going off air now. It is going to be 3:30. Thank you guys for joining us. Thank you guys for calling in or
not.
Thank you.
Or
Or
lack
not.
thereof.
Even though his call had us thinking like, oh, we gotta call.
So we will see you guys
Salty.
next week, and then you
Yes,
guys have a
y'all.
good day.
Tune in next week. Deuces, y'all.